there, what's going on? It's Ryan Stewman with Hardcore Closer, and let's have a serious sales talk here for just a second. I put a suit on you so you take me serious for a minute too and not be like, oh, it's that slacker sales guy again. Hey, listen, here's the deal. You can't close sales on the surface. I know you can try, and I'll explain what that means here in a second. And I know that you can want to, and I know that your sales manager may even tell you that you can, but you can't close deals on the surface. Now, what is it? What is a surface sale? If you're selling mortgages and you're trying to sell the rate and term, that is a surface sale. If you sell insurance and you're trying to sell how inexpensive your policies are versus everybody else, that is a surface sale. If you sell investments, securities, things of that nature, and you're trying to sell people on investing with you and giving you money, that is a surface sale. The close is never, I shouldn't say never, you should never say never, right? The close is rarely made on the surface. It's the subsurface where the close is made. When you uncover the root problem that people have, that's when the real close happens for multiple reasons. Reason number one is once a good salesman uncovers a problem and then provides his service, products, or whatever as a solution to that product. But here's the cool thing about uncovering a prospect's problem. Once a prospect's problem has been uncovered and they confess that problem to you, we don't like to share, as humans, we don't like to share our problems with everybody. It's like, dude, if you got some dirt on me, I'm not trying to let anybody else know that I've got these problems, right? Because especially as alpha male, it's like, hey, I got a problem, but I'll deal with this on my own, right? So people don't like multiple people knowing that they've got a problem. So once a good salesman uncovers that problem, it immediately starts a bond with that person to where you and them share a secret together and a bond together to where you can keep moving them forward to where things like if you're selling a mortgage, rates and fees don't matter. If you're selling real estate, your commission doesn't matter. If you're selling insurance, the rates and stuff doesn't matter. If you're asking for investments, the amount that you're asking for doesn't matter. Now that I've given you an example of what a surface sale is, let me give you an example of what the subsurface sale is, where the close happens, right? So if you sell mortgages and you're trying to sell mortgages, that would be the surface sale. But if you're trying to sell the ability for them to get the house they want, which is what they really want, nobody wants a mortgage, that's a surface sale. What they do want is the house, and a mortgage is a means to acquiring that house. So if you can sell the fact that they can get that house, that's a subsurface sale. That's where you close. That's where rates and fees and terms don't matter, right? Same thing on a car. If you can figure out what it is that they need that vehicle for, whether it be vanity reasons, whether it be commuter reasons, whether it be job upgrade, downgrade, kids, whatever the case, and you can solve that problem, then all of a sudden a few $100 or a few $1,000s in price isn't that important because you've demonstrated to them that you can solve the subsurface problem, and they don't want to have to go through that whole painful process of talking about their subsurface problems again with another dealer. Insurance, you sell peace of mind. You don't sell insurance policies. We are forced insurance policies. We have to have insurance policies, but what you sell as an insurance agent is peace of mind that if something happened to, like my beautiful Ben here from Benny Frank, you know Benny Frank, from Mr. E. Art down Miami, if something were to happen to that, it's insured, and that's peace of mind that if something does happen to it, I can go down to Mr. E and get another one. With investors, you're not selling give me money, right? You're not selling invest money with me. You're selling in tax strategies. You're selling in wealth preservation. You're selling, instead of saying return on investment, that sounds like I give you something and you give me back. Why not say profits, gains, right? Like long-term gains. This is what you get, not return on investment, but long-term gains. You start speaking in long-term. Most people can't even think past tomorrow. You start talking to them long-term and you start solving those subsurface problems. Are you investing this money for future generations? Here's how you have long-term payouts and gains for your future generations plus tax preparedness. Stop selling the surface sales because that is rarely where the close is made. Right? It is rarely that you get somebody that's so laid down that they're willing to just say, yep, I need a mortgage, give me whatever you want, right? No, they want to shop you around and everything else. And it doesn't matter what you sell. As soon as you start learning how to reach with the right questions, because it takes questioning because you can't make assumptions, but how to reach to the right questions to that subsurface problem that they have, that's when the close is made. Hey, if you enjoyed this, you like stuff like this, you're into sales, if you're weird like me, you're into like being motivated and making calls and closing deals and everything else, make sure you sign up at hardcorecloser.com. I've got a lot of training products that you can check out there as well, and a lot of free videos. Invite a friend to this page. Just help me spread the good word. If you got a good bit of information today as well, make sure that you implement it. We'll catch you on the next video. Later!